Ah, hey guys, what's going on? It's been a while since we actually had a good video on. I've had a lot of cloning videos. So this one is about cutting clones that are plants going into flower. You ever want to save that strain? You want to save that strain, right? Like, oh, I got to save that strain, or that just seemed to be the one. And you had to take a cutting from it. So we've been doing experimenting this for decades and learning because we've always had to save that strain, revert it, go back into 1824. We got a strain that went into flower and he took it right into flower, and then we got right to the end. I've taken that strain and reverted it and taken months. These are the things in life, right? And it's going to get really loud. I love people in this neighborhood, right? So there you guys go. So what we're doing here, guys, we're getting prepared. And what I'm talking about here right now is it's the reason why I've been filming so much is because what's been going on out here has been going on around here. We had houses being built, everything. So I didn't get a chance to really come in here and start getting ready. So the first thing I'm doing getting ready for this one right now is I'm pre-soaking. I actually got a full pre-soak. I've been using some new nutrients at my friend's place, and we've been using this company called Plant Life Co. Getting you all that information below is going to be here for you exactly. I know there's been some amazing, amazing results we'll be seeing. So right now I've been testing a lot of their stuff, and I'm gonna have to say, hands down, love them. It stuff's working tremendously, and this is my outdoors, a little bit different, right? So here's where I've been testing some of my own genetics, which is Berfelo Genetics. Everybody knows my strains. If you do not, I'm John Berfelo. Welcome to actually saving your strain, saving that life that you want. You know, you really want to save that strain, and something happened and they're going into flower. Well, don't worry. We got your back, because guess what? They want to live, they want to thrive, and it's the love that you give the plant. So I've been doing several different methods here and how we can truly cut these and get them going into. So we're gonna have three strains. That's right, three strains. We have the MediTie, which is the MediKush chocolate, the chocolate Thai, done by 710 Canucks, which is Matt. He's a friend of mine. He's awesome. Thank you, Matt. Look at this piece, and we can't see it right now. It's like 12 feet tall. I'm gonna get her up there for you. Behind me, I have the MediKush, which is the original MediKush, my medicine. I've won Cannabis Cups with this, first place, second place. Treating Yourself magazine, 2011, 2012. Lots of great archives back in those days. We were just like the vibe, right? Take you back to those days. You know, just close your eyes for a second. Remember back in those days, if you're my age, and just those fights, and we were fighting for legalization and helping people on patients and grow. And this is what we created. This is what we love doing, was growing and coming from our heart. So a lot of things happened through prohibition. We had to save strains, we had to hide strains. It wasn't like it is today. Like we could just grow them in our backyard. This was not like that back in the days, guys. So back in those days, we really had to do what you love to do. The passion. Everybody watched, because I love this. I've been doing this my whole life. Why? It's purpose driven. I love doing what I'm doing. I gotta make sure I had some scissors here. Always got the scissors. Boom. Got the ones for curving. These are a little dirty right now. Those ones fell down there. So grab myself some TB Naturals. Love these guys. I always appreciate them. And always grabbing, grab myself some new scissors. And I'm being prepared. So I'm pre-soaking things. See, I got some ones in here. Get them in the water. Right here, more. And what I've been doing is I go in here, I've been peeling. So peel and cut. So as I'm getting the string right, we're going in, I can get right inside here. And a lot of stuff you see in my old videos, and you're actually just peeling it off the stalk. I'm gonna bring you in closer. Then I'm gonna use my scissors. I know you can hear me because I got this microphone on, which is pretty good. So I'm peeling. You see, I could just peeling this off right there. See that? See, let's just get a peeling on there. So I'm just gonna cut this off a little bit with my scissors. I'm sticking it right in along and let this soak. As these are soaking, I'm letting these soak too. I want to get lots of water in here so this starts rooting, right? So this is, understand, we're outdoors, big moisture, heavy, heavy water in the plants the night before. Key things that we're doing, right, when you want to prepare, right? So we're preparing by soaking our peats. We have a pre-soak, right? Thanks to the guys at Plant Life Co. Link down below once again. Okay, so we had that already done here. And by the way, nutrients in here right now, everybody knows I run Medi1, right? So it's our Green Planet nutrients right on the other side here. So we run different applications. Like I said, these are some guys running a different application, which is our indoor grow, which is at my buddy's place. You catch that on the channel. It's LEDs. We've been testing these light recipes. It's been pretty cool. So the indoor one's on light recipes. The outdoor is about the beautiful sun and the genetics and just having fun, right? I love growing my plants outdoors. Every year I always experiment, have fun. So once again, we're peeling, putting it into the water, and you can see some of these. This one here, it's really cool. So this particular plant, it's not gone into flower yet. It's more sativa. You can take a look at the end of that one, right? Now with the Medi, come over here, it's already showing in the flower. You can already see these little hairs, and we'll be showing you that here soon, right? So as we do the different stages and get this ready, I want to take about 10 of each. We're only looking to save one, right? Because I'm only doing this to save the strain. Remember, I'm not trying to take a bunch of cuts so I can go through the winter. I'm doing more seeds in the fall. That's the fun of having my own genetics that I created for myself. Remember, you can do the same thing, creating those own seeds, growing for yourself and do what you love to do. That's why I'm here talking to you about what I love doing, getting things prepared. So my only goal is to make sure that I get one from each of these plants so I have these for next year and the year after. And that's how I kept this strain around since 2005. That's right, 21 years with MediKush growing. And thanks to 710 Canuck Matt, he did a breeding project for me and made sure I was able to keep it for the rest of my life and make sure I had seeds. So now I have my strain for me that helped me grow. Treating yourself. Love you guys. You can find all these stories, links below on MediKush, my story. It's a cool story. Remember, you can do the same thing, create your story, create that seed with that growth, right? So once again, we're going in here. I'm making sure I'm getting this going. I got some real good ones in here, and I want to make sure that I'm taking off the ones I want. So I'm being selective, and I don't really have to. It's about height. And man, it's just like, it's really sturdy. It's like a snap coming off there. And you can definitely see the taproot. I can even talk about this. So I'm going to walk over there. You can just see right in there. See, we're looking in there. We'll just prune off these little ones here like that. Pretty easy. And you know what? One thing is energy. So getting it prepared, right? So that's a beautiful little, see how easy that is? Thanks for the scissors. So that's what we're looking for. I'm peeling this off, making sure your taproot is great. Like I said, I'm only trying to get one. I'm going to get a lot more than one. Maybe you might get one. Sharing is caring. I got some friends that are definitely interested in this. Say, can you get me a cutting? I'm cutting one for you. You know who I'm talking about right there. Okay. As I keep going in here, and it's always good. So give it a turn. Be selective. Find out one that you're looking for. Because when I get in here and I select the one I want, this one here is huge. So I'm just going to cut this one off. Look at that. So this one in particular is a little bit too big for my dome. So what am I going to do? 45. I'm going to cut off that leaf too. And I'm going to stick it right in the water. Once again, we're getting these feeds going on. We're preparing, getting things ready. And you can see the difference with these. So, like I said, I'm just having fun. I want to ensure that I'm being able to save my genetics. So I have exactly what I have for next year for my outdoor grow. So I had this growing. We started these from seed back in April. Definitely go back. When we growing these, we popped the seeds. We had fun with genetics. I gave out seeds. Got a few here, got some there. And we got these going on. I'm making sure that the MediTie, this beautiful lady, okay, I have to show it to you. Yeah, you want to look up. Okay, check this out. Look at the size of this plant. Like really, I have an 8-foot ladder in the back there for her. Why? Because it's so beautiful. It really is. See, one option is no choice. It was a choice for me. I loved it. 2 options was a lemon. I have the 3 options gave me true choice. So now I have my indica, I have my sativa, and my hybrid. So this gave me the true choice that I always talked about. Remember, what you write, you invite. I've talked about this, be able to create what I really want, and will actually now be able to create as a line of something that really truly helps me, and it helps me grow. It gives me commitment. It gives me stability. I come out here, I like to water them every day. That's why you guys show up. I do my daily routine out here just to show you why I love doing this. And you can do the same thing. It's just showing up every day for something you love to do. And do it from your heart. And have fun. And you're going to fail because you love it. And with that, you learn, you become better at it. And then when you become better at it, what do? You share it. And they get out here and say, look what you can do. You can do the same thing. And that's why we follow each other. That's why we love doing what we love doing. And that's why we're here having this conversation, because we're always learning and growing. And it's not just about cutting the clone. It's not about getting that. It's about recreating what you can do in your own self, right? We gave it a turn. I'm jumping in here, and I'm being selective so I can actually get a lot of good colas here. And this is another good one right here. This one's beautiful. Right below another 45. And cut on an angle too sometimes, right? And I always like to say the most amount of energy you want going is going to here to root this. And that's the important part. As these are soaking, where energy focus goes, energy flows. Here, where focus goes, energy flows. Some key cool things. I learned this from, of course, the mentors people I follow. All my Tony Robbins stuff. You know, it's always keeps me motivated and clear-headed where I want to go. You can do the same thing. Join us. Join what you love doing by planting that seed, getting that stuff going. And like I said, I'm being very selective here because I'm looking for one, maybe two or three. I'm cleaning up my bottoms. And man, it's like, that's like a really sturdy, like snappy. That needs like a stem root number 2. It's a really hard strain. I'll talk about that with the different stem roots. So we have that right here. Da-da-da. Nice, convenient here, you know, get things going. So I have my different stem roots. Stem root number 1, 2, and 3. So more for hardening stem root number 2. So we're going to be using some different type of rooting compounds along with the pre-soak. So we're ensuring that we're going to get results, right? Need to get results. Put this out of the way. 1, 2. Most importantly, on a pair of scissors. Have the razor blade. Got everything ready here. And you guys, so this is it's having things prepared, right? So once again, it's just getting things ready. So as I go into the next stages of cutting strains from each individual strain, because that's what I'm doing right now. So you don't need to take it all with me. I'm just actually discussing what I'm doing here at the moment and having things prepared. So as these pre-soak, I'm gonna come back in like an hour or 2 and get things ready. Then I'll start putting these in the gel, into the compounds, do my testing like I always do. Why? Because I'm testing new. People give me samples. I want to test them. I want to see what results I'm getting and which one's giving me that little extra. So here's the old school way, right here. I'm going to come back with some stuff that says samples and testing. I'm going to talk about that from the guys from Plant Life Co-Nutrients, right? That's why, because we're seeing some amazing results. So that's why I'm sharing it with you here right now. When I see results, I like to share those results with you. That's the most important part, right? Sharing is caring. So when I'm learning and I find better results, I'm sharing with the results that I'm learning so we can all learn together. So if it works for you, perfect. And some of these leaves are now starting to get really don't need anymore. Like we're starting to use, I could have left that one on there though. It's still sucking up the nutrients. So these are waiting until they fall off. So here's things that we would do inside, but outside we don't want to do. It's just wants to fall off. Thinking it out a little bit, yes, so it's clear in there. I like that. So I'm going to continue doing the twisting in here as we keep maneuvering and looking at exactly what's one's going to be the best suited for that. Like I said, got about 8 or 10 in here now. Oh, that's the harder one. Put that one in there. That's okay. Adding a little bit more water. Ew, me. Stay hydrated. That's the most important part we're doing here, right? Most people underwater or they overwater. You got to stay consistent. When you cut the clones, get things ready, prepare. Stick them in water. Just don't cut them unless you have a good root zone that's soaked up, right? Adding lots of moisture and then putting them in the moisture. We want these key things. Moisture, 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 water. So make sure you're saturating your root zone the night before you cut your clones. Make sure you have water. So when you cut them, put them into water. So again, then we get them ready. We cut them on a 45. We put them into a rooting zone and put them into more moisture. We put a dome on. We seal these domes up to close them up. And then what? We put them under lights and we leave them. I don't touch them for 5 days. 5 days. Just let it go. Let Mother Nature, let the universe take care of what needs to happen there. In 5 days, I come out and I crack the dome. I take a look and make sure what's going on. and we have them on a heating mat. So I'm going to take you all inside what that's all going on there. Do you want to go and see exactly how things are going to kind of pan out here, right now? So what I'll do is this is what we got things prepared. We got things going on here. We got our structures. See what's happening here. I'll take you into the final phases where this is all going to go, as these are pre-soaking. And then in my next video, we'll come back. We'll show you those next stages, when it's rooting, what's happening on those stages, and what we did from seed to clone to moms. And that's what this whole thing is about. We started this year to show you what's going on over the year. So if you've been paying attention, this started back in April, and where we're going to be in 1 year from today. You'll see this because we'll be in the same changes next year. We'll take you on a nice journey. Let's go on a journey, and it's going to be a map. We're going to go on this map, and this road's going to go on several different paths. We're going to meet a lot of cool people too. Some great knowledge as we grow together and learn some new things until we get to what? Till we get to the end. Till we get to the yellow brick road. Well, this is the green book to the green cat. Am I saying my little thing? The green castle of love, where you get all of your growth and contributions we can do together. That's what we're doing. We're just growing together and having fun, enjoying the story, and doing what you love doing. So, guys, I just love this. I really, truly do. And thank you for showing up and staying here with me. Oh, let me take you inside. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to just grab this whole structure and walk in there. So I'm going to press pause down here. I'm going to walk in there. And maybe I'll just do this. Let's just do this.